National Assembly modifies emergency rule in Rivers State. Fubara to resume soon. Welcome to Synod Media. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also put on your notification bell to get notices of our updates. The National Assembly has confirmed that it approved but amended the 6-month emergency rule declared in Rivers State by President Bola Tinubu, adding critical checks and shortening the initial time frame, according to Senate spokesperson Senator Yemi Adaramodu, speaking in Ilawe Ekiti. During an interview with journalists, Adaramodu clarified that the legislation made significant adjustments to the president's initial request, inserting clauses to ensure continuous oversight and accountability during the emergency period. Key modifications by the Senate: shortened duration. While the President proposed a 6-month emergency rule, the National Assembly reduced the length, though the exact revised time frame remains undisclosed. Legislative oversight. The Senate mandated ongoing National Assembly supervision over the actions and decisions of the sole administrator, Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas, retired. Mediation Committee. A conflict resolution body has been constituted to mediate between warring factions in the Rivers political crisis and work toward restoring democratic governance. Adaramodu emphasized that emergency declarations are not unilateral, stating, "The President cannot just declare a state of emergency without legislative input. That's why the National Assembly exists, to deliberate and, where necessary, amend." He also addressed public concerns that the 10th Assembly is acting as a rubber stamp of the executive, asserting that the legislature's role is not to obstruct governance, but to collaborate while maintaining its constitutional oversight function. "We are not an opposition bloc. We are a co-equal branch of government. Approvals, reforms, and budget decisions are made after thorough debate and stakeholder consultations," he said. The announcement follows weeks of political turmoil in Rivers, where power struggles between FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and suspended Governor Siminalayi Fubara escalated, prompting Tinubu's controversial declaration of emergency rule on March 18. The measure included the suspension of the governor, his deputy, and the entire state assembly, actions that have drawn both domestic and international criticism. The National Assembly's revision is said to aim to temper executive control and ensure a return to democratic normalcy in the oil state. However, critics remain skeptical about the emergency's legality and the continued influence of Wike, particularly after his high-profile meeting with suspended lawmakers in the UK last week. My country people, now the latest story when they come from the Senate, now it be that one so. And so there is a light at the end of the tunnel, as our people they talk am. There is hope in the air. Fubara go soon return. They make I had everything being equal. Fubara go soon return with his suspension lifted. But that is if everything follow as it go be. Good the outline when the assembly don't give, because na democracy we dey, so it dey important. Say the president don't talk, then the second arm of government, even though na co-equal arm, they go come amend the mistakes when the president make for his speech. And that is what the spokesperson don tell us for here. Say one, shortened duration. They reduce the number of months, although they not still state when it go be, but they reduce am. Then they talk of legislative oversight. Since no law-making organ for the state now, the Senate go dey help them. Mediation committee, that one dey critical. You must reconcile them for peace today. Wike dey do meeting. Fubara people apparently they dey do their own meeting. But for peace to reign, the two people must meet. Like our people dey talk am, e better to jaw than to war. So it's a good move. It's a good move, but then the implementation dey critical. These gladiators need to drop their ego. We know na politics. Like Wike people don talk. Wike is not after money, na to control the structures. But the truth be say, who control structure, na dey control the money. So at the end of the day, it is both loyalty and interest. So, but they must find a way around it for democracy not to be truncated. Because like some people dey talk, this one when you don dey give retired military people position, you know say e don tey when they taste am, when they see the goodies when e dey inside, make dem no come begin dey get thoughts for their head o. And oyibo still talk am say a stitch in time saves nine. So make our democracy no go bad. Make they resolve this rivers lingering crisis. My country people, how una see this matter?